one-step multiplication and division equations, fractions and decimals. Okay, so right here we got a fraction. Even though it's a decimal in there, it's still a fraction. So we'll use our rules as before. So we'll just say k over 1.5 is equal to 3 over 1. So just multiply. K times 1 is k. And now multiply the other way. Say 3 times 1.5. So k is equal to, well, 3 times 1.5 is 4.5. So I get 4.5. So 4.5. Next one, we have a fraction here. So we have 2/3 is equal to letter z over 15. Well, here we're going to take 3 times z. So 3 times z this time is 3z. Here we're going to take 2 times 15. So 2 times 15 is 30. So now, if you circle this and box this, we see our equation has been separated, but there's a number next to it. You see, the other times when we did this cross multiplication, the letter's always been alone. But this time it's not. There's a 3 there. So what you want to do now is you want to divide by 3. So in doing so, you get z, and then 30 divided by 3 is 10. So 10 is my answer. Okay, next one. We got 4. We're going to say 4 over 1 is equal to letter T, and this is 2.5. So 1 times T is T, and then we want to go 4 times 2.5. So T is equal to, well, if you take 4 times 2.5, that's going to be 2.5 there. That's going to be $1. And actually, if it wasn't a decimal there, it'd be 100. See, because 25 times 4 is 100. But you see, we got one number after the decimal, so we got to slide it back. So it's no longer 100. We move it back in, it's actually 10. Or another way of thinking about it, if you have $2.50 and you times this by 4, you'll see that in this case here, when you adjust your decimals over, because let's see, you're going to get 100 right here, and you're going to get another 0 here because I'm going to have to add a 0 there. So this case here, I'd have to move it over 2 places because I got 2 numbers after the decimal. So that's going to become 10. So either way, it's 10. So what I was trying to show is if you have $2.50 and $2.50, that's $5. If you add another 250, that's $7.50. And if you add 250 to 750, it's going to be 10. But either way, it's going to be 10. So either way, it's 10. Okay, next one, you got J over 3 is equal to 4.5 over 1. Multiply J times 1. So J times 1 is J. Take 4.5 times 3. Well, let's take 4.5 times 3. Well, this is 15. Carry my 1. 4 times 3. 4 times 3 is 12. Plus 1 is 13. But you see that you got one number after the decimal, so you got to count one number over the decimal. So what does J become? J becomes 13.5. So we get 13.5. Okay, next one, you got 9 is equal to 8n. So 9 is equal to 8n. See, there's not a fraction here, so we can circle letter, we can box. But see, our letter's not by itself, there's an 8 there. So I can put an 8 underneath both sides. So I get a fraction of 9 over 8. So we get 9 over 8 is equal to n. Now 9 over 8, 2 goes in 8, but 2 doesn't go in the 9. 3 goes into 9, but 3 doesn't go into 8. So even though this is an improper fraction, what I mean by an improper fraction is that the numerator is larger than the denominator, it still should be acceptable. So we get 9 over 8. Okay, next one. We got 0.45 or 4.5 is equal to 0.5n. So this is my letter and this is my number. So we got the 0.5, so we're going to divide by 0.5n, and we're going to divide by 0.5. Actually, we're not going to divide by the n. Let me get rid of that. The letter stays. So only dividing by 0.5. So I've got 0.5, and I'm going to divide this into 4.5. So what I want to do is adjust my decimals. So this just becomes 5 in the 45. So 5 goes in the 45 9 times. So we're going to say 9 now is equal to n. And if we check it, 9 times 5 is 45. There is one number after decimal, so it is 4.5. So my answer here should be 9. Let's go to the next example. Okay, I got 4c is equal to 3. There is no fractions here, so I can circle and I can box. Now I want to check, what is my coefficient of the letter? If it's 1, then we're done. But if it's not, then we have to divide. So we got to divide everything by 4. So we say c is equal to 3 over 4. So I type in the 3, I press the question mark key to get the slash there, and then I put down the 4.